어느 날 제가 선물을 하나 받습니다. 남들이 버리고 짓밟고 찢어지고 남루해 보이는 보잘것없는 그 선물을 받았습니다. 하지만 그 선물 속에 뭐가 들어있을까 참 궁금했습니다. 긴장한 마음으로 그 뚜껑을 열어봤더니 그 뚜껑 속에는 황금알을 낳는 거위가 있었습니다. 다단계라고 남들이 다 버리고 짓밟고 인정하지 않는 황금알을 낳는 이런 선물을 저는 받았습니다. 거위는 애텀이고 저는 그 황금알을 매월 5천만 원씩 받고 있습니다. 오늘 이 10억이 굉장히 중요합니다. 직접 눈으로 다 보셨습니다. 애터미가 되는 거야? 안 되는 거야? 10억을 주겠다라고 외치셨던 그분의 말씀이 이제 제가 오늘 4호로 탄생을 했습니다. 이 장면을 구경하시는 여러분들은 너는 할 수 있지만 나는 할 수 없어라는 이야기 절대 갖지 마십시오. 애터미에서는 생생하게 꾸는 꿈은 이루어집니다. 힘들고 지치고 어려울 때 지금 저의 모습을 보시고 나도 임페리얼이 될 거라는 걸 확신을 가지고 오늘 돌아가시면 좋겠고요. 이제 애텀이라는 거위, 황금알을 낳는 거위를 만났기 때문에 우리는 그 생생하게 꿀 수 있는 꿈이 모두가 다 이루어집니다.
Wow, wow, wow. Awesome. That was very, very powerful. And I trust that each and every one of you guys was here. You are really inspired. That was the fourth Imperial Master in Atomy. And of course, you can be the next person if you are willing to put in the work. And that is the beauty of Atomy because it's not like we're sharing something that other people have not been able to achieve. We are sharing something that is out there, and you can go and you can check it online. You can see that people are really earning in this business. And for us in South Africa, we are blessed. Why? Because we are next in line. And because we're next in line, it means that we will be able to get to what others have been able to accomplish. For today, my name is Jeza, and I'll be your presenter for this presentation tonight. And I just want to say welcome to each and every one of you guys who has been in this business, who is taking the time to come continually to these presentations. And of course, for those who might have been invited and today is your first time to come to this Atomy presentation, I just want to say to you, welcome tonight. This is our Atomy competition plan. And of course, our leader is leader Jeza for South Africa. And I believe that each and everyone is having a nice time. We are learning, we are growing, the teams are participating. And of course, if you are here, you're not a part of the main WhatsApp group, please make sure that you get back to the person who invited you for this wonderful presentation so that they can add you to our official Atomy group. So Atomy is making network marketing history. As you have seen, that lady, right? She was able to hit the one of the highest ranks in Atomy, and that alone is a testament, of the power of Atomy and the truth that not all network marketing businesses out there are a scam. I know that a lot of you might have faced some rug pulls and you lost some money that you invested. But you see, in Atomy, this is the place where you need to hang around, work hard, and definitely you are going to get paid. You see, in Atomy, what we have is a well-balanced and righteous compensation plan. And this is the first step to fulfilling Atomy's management objective of ensuring everyone's success. We have some special features and strengths of Atomy. And in this Atomy business, what we have is number one, we've got a binary, which means we have two legs, right? So you don't have to build a whole lot of things. You just need to focus on two legs. There is no registration fee, there's no monthly, there's no maintenance fee, no quarter. There's also unlimited accumulation that is there. We also have in infinite levels, right, where we've got unlimited accumulation of downlines, we're global one marketing, and we do have an income ceiling. What that really means is that, regardless of when you joined the business, right, the person who is above you will not be the only one that has the potential to hit ranks and get mastership bonuses and all of that stuff. No, when they hit the ceiling, it means they cannot earn beyond that, even though they have many people who are coming under them, right? So there is an income ceiling that is there. There is a place that when they hit now, regardless of how many people are joining under them, they cannot earn beyond that. So if they're going to earn more, then they have to go to the other, um, you know, positions that are after the imperial master. But I'll show you all of that at the end. So at the time when this document, this PDF was created, we had 27 global branches that had been established, right? Starting with the US in 2010, and later Japan, Canada, Taiwan, Singapore, Mexico, and many more. But of course, now we've got more, right? That have been, you know, established. And of course, South Africa is amongst that. And South Africa currently, we are in a soft launch, and that means that we are closer to opening. So I want you to know that we are in all of these countries and we are growing, especially the foot print of Atomy in Africa. It's really, really growing. So how does one become a member? To become a member, you need a person of reference, and that person in this business is called a sponsor. The requirements that we have, if you are not South African, you are from other countries, especially those who are overseas, you need what is called a tin card, right? And then if you are in South Africa, what you need is any valid ID. That means it can be a driver's license, it can also be an ID, but most importantly, it can also be a passport. And remember, the person must be 20 years old and above. So many people, they're like, oh, yeah, but I thought when you're 18 years old, you're qualified to be able to register for anything that's legal. Yes, that's true. But remember, Atom is coming from Korea. And in Korea, right, they consider you an adult when you're 20 years old. So that's why we also have to make sure that the people that we try to register into the business, they are 20 years and above. There are different types of memberships that is there, but you can start as a consumer or as a distributor. As a consumer, right, you're required to be a sponsor, right? It means that you are consuming the products personally for yourself. Basic information like only your ID will be required, and you accumulate personal PVs, which are called personal points of value, right? And when this is happening, because you're just using these products for yourself, you will not receive commission. But if you decide, in the long run that you want to convert to become a distributor, you can do that at any time. When you're a distributor, right, it means that you have gotten a sponsor, right? You are a business member, and you have made sure that you supplied us with your tin card or any government ID that was issued by your government, and that is the only thing that's required there. And you accumulate personal PVs, but you also get to benefit from group PVs. And of course, anytime you meet the basic requirements of Atomy, you will receive a commission upon verification. And this is very important. It means also that your bank account and all of that stuff should match the information that you give, because when it's time to send your commissions to your account, if the name on the ID and the name which is on the bank is different, that can cause you some problems. So make sure that you get that fixed uh, and everything is in sync. So let's look a little bit about what happens when a consumer versus, a business member, right? So one is for consumption and the other one is for economic gain and income, right? So when you're going to begin to talk to people, right, in this business, a lot of people will say, you know what, don't worry, I'll come back later. Let me just, they'll give you a little bit of some excuses. But I just wanted to say to you that, you know what, don't worry, because some people start as consumers and then they'll graduate to become an auto consumer and then they become a business member. And what that means is that a person, especially now that we're working on having the products, right? When a person uses, for example, the toothpaste, right, and the toothbrush, they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is nice. Okay. I want another buy for a family member, right? They use for themselves, they buy for another person. And now they're going to realize that, you know what, I'm using the same thing that I normally buy in other shops, but I'm not getting any points. So they're going to change. Now that means that they're going to now come into the business and now they are what they're utilizing their website to buy their stuff, right? After that, they begin to be you know what, I want to use this products on this business, and they will begin to recommend the same products to other people, right? And when they begin to do that, they now are receiving general commission. And before you know what, they're like, you know what, I'm fully in, right? I'm in fully fledged Atomy business partner. So what I'm just trying to say is that, you know what, people, they come into the business gradually, but one thing I've noticed that once a person begins to use the Atomy business products, it's just a matter of time. They will be in. So you heard me talking about PV. So what are these PVs? PVs just means point value. So what are these PVs used for? The PVs are actually the criteria for determining the conditions of commission distribution for members by assessing points to the products purchased, right? So these PVs are assigned, right? Uh, Based on the products that you've bought. So, for example, what we have here, we've got the Atomy Absolute Cell Active Skincare Set. So that set, you can get it, let's say roughly for 3,209. But what determines how much you're going to earn out of the business is not the price at 3,309, right? It is that 130,000 PVs. Can you see that number? So the more you accumulate those PVs, right, that will determine how much commissions you are going to earn, right? So that is very important when you're purchasing, products. You must also take and ask yourself, okay, the product that I'm buying, how many PVs does it have? All of those things, they're going to be very important. And of course, you can be able to see these products and their PVs, when you go onto the website as well. And if you've never been to their website, I encourage you to make sure that you go to Azamall and all of those other malls that are online for Atomy so that you can see how these PVs are generously, given, to us. So there are conditions for achieving membership levels, right? And the requirements for recognition of commission and mastership. So you need to understand that first of all, you're going to come into the business as a member. You will have to move, right, to become an executive distributor, right? And this is how you are going to be recognized. Once you begin to get into the business and move up, you are going to slowly begin to understand that, oh, okay, there are different kinds of commissions. Actually, there are four commissions. The first one is what is known as the general commission. And then we've got the mastership commission. And then we've got the mastership promotion. And then we've got the center commission. So the other, right, as you're looking at it right down there, you can see that, okay, this one's a sponsored allowance. Okay, this is a position allowance. Okay, this is a promotional allowance. And of course, a training allowance. So in South Africa, when we have a center commissioner, right, this actually is a place where the individual says, okay, I want to make sure that I have a center, they open a center. What that means is simply that they're going to find a building, right, which matches the Atomy business standards, right? Make sure that it's safe, where people can come, get learning, training, buy products, all of that stuff. So basically, you are really, really an agent on the ground who's making sure that you talk Atomy, eat Atomy, sleep Atomy, drink Atomy, do everything Atomy, Atomy, Atomy 24/7. That's what that place is for. It's not for people to come and to gossip and talk about other businesses. No, it's the center commission. And when you do it very well, you're going to be receiving 6%, right, of each and every product that is bought via that center. So that is very, 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 very powerful. And I already know an individual was saying they want to have the first center commission for South Africa. So I'm telling you, this is something that is great. So if you are coming into this business and you really want to take it seriously, in your province, it's time to really begin to prepare to become a center commissioner. So we do have general cut-off, days for commission, right? So each and every payout will be every Tuesday of the following week. So what this simply means is that if you qualify for your commissions this week, it means then that it is next week that you're going to get them. Okay. And the accumulation period is from Wednesday to Tuesday. Okay. So that is going to be very important for you. So let's look at PV accumulation. So you are the one who's in the middle there, right? Let's say you get 10,000 PVs. 10,000 PVs, they are equal to 5 points. On your left leg and on your right leg, remember we said in Atomy we're a binary business, right? You've got two legs. You need to accumulate group PVs of 300,000 on both legs. So do you see that you need to meet this requirement? So every time that you get to 300,000 PVs on your left, on your right, and you've got 10,000 personal PVs, you get 230 rands and 96 cents sent to your account, right? So you qualify this week and you get that money for next week. And you hit that again, you keep on, you earn again, you keep on, you earn. So each and every week, you can literally get to be paid 230 because remember, if you qualify this week, get paid for next week. So if you qualify twice in this week by hitting that, you also get paid twice next week. So do you see how this works? So the more you work, the faster you grow, and the more you have your people working together with you buying products, and you are also investing in the business by buying products, you can earn that $230, 230 rands rather, 96 cents. So to earn 692 rands and 88 cents, you have to have personal PVs accumulated 300,000, which is 15 points, 300,000 on your left leg, 300,000 PVs on your right leg, you get paid 692. To get 1,443 and 50 cents, you personally have to accumulate 700,000 personal PVs, which is 30 points, and 700,000 PVs on both legs, right and left, right. To earn 17,322 rands, you need to personally to have accumulated 2.4 million PVs, which is 300 points. And on your left and your right, you need to have 50 million PVs. You see that? Now, when you are here, it means that you are serious. And the business also acknowledges that, you know what, you're taking things to the next level. And that's when you begin to unlock or you're welcome to the mastership bonuses. So the first part that you saw, right, those are just the general commissions. So anyone can just have those. But now where we are going here, we're going to men and women who are taking Atomy business very seriously. So now they're now not just doing the business, they've now mastered the business. So these are the levels, right? So what's happening here is that there's a 20% of entire sales PVs that will be distributed according to mastership. So what this means is that each and every mastership here has got a percentage that it takes out of the 20%, right? That is what it means. So when you are becoming a sales master, it means that you have personally accumulated 700,000 PVs, right? And then on your left, you've got 2.5 million, on your right, 2.5 million in accumulated group PVs, right? And this means when you read this requirement here, you get paid 5,774 as a cash award. To become a diamond master, you have to have two sales masters on your left, on your right. And when you hit this, you get paid 17,322 as a cash award. When you're a Sharon Rose Master, it means you've got two Diamond Masters on your left, two Diamond Masters on your right, and you get paid 23,096 cents. You also get two vouchers for 3 nights and 4 days. And of course, you will be able to take someone that you can travel with, which is part of your immediate family. Star Master means we have achieved this by having two Cheryl Rose Masters on your left, two Cheryl Rose Masters on your right. And when you hit these requirements, right, you're getting 115,000 rands 480. Do you see that? That is a cash award. You're also getting four vouchers for 3 nights and 4 days. This is an overseas travel. And I want you to see also that there's a passport involved there. So I just want to say to you that you cannot say that you're in Atomy, you are looking forward to travel, but you are not making, plans to have your passport right now. If you really believe that you're going to hit it and you really want to challenge yourself, go and get your passport ready and also begin to think about which countries you want to visit. Okay, plan ahead. When you're a Royal Master, what this means is that you have two Star Masters on your left, two Star Masters on your right. When you hit this rank, right, you get paid 577,400 rands. That's more than 500,000. Are you seeing that? You also have an overseas travel and you've got your Royal Master activity fee. So that means each and every month you are being paid 23,096 rand. Do you see that? That's your sponsorship activity fee. And of course, there's car rental fee there where there's vehicle payment. So your overseas travel is going to be for four people, right? You've got four vouchers and you're going to spend there for 10 nights and 11 days. Crown Master. As a Crown Master, it means you've got two Royal Masters on your left, two Royal Masters on the right. And when you hit this rank, you are going to get paid 3,464,400 rands cash. You also get an overseas travel, and this is for four people, and of course, it's 10 nights and 11 days. As a Crown Master, you give an activity fee of 57,740 rands per month. And of course, you get your luxury car worth 739,072 rand. I always say, or want to call that the Fortuna, right? I love that one. Then Imperial Master means you've got two Crown Masters on your left, two Crown Masters on your right. You're getting paid 11,548 rands. Okay. And can you please make sure that you are muted, guys? And when this is happening, you also get your overseas travel, your vehicle payment, and of course, each and every month you're being paid 115,480 rands. And of course, your luxury car comes with a driver, and you get an office with a secretary, right? Your four vouchers are there for you for 10 nights and 11 days. So that is very powerful. The lady that you saw in that video is actually this lady right here. Okay, you remember her? Yeah, so that video was for her. She was being celebrated, and the money came on the stage. Okay, and all of those people that you're seeing behind there, they're the people who are, you know, worked with it. So there are Shell Rose Masters there. You've got Crown Masters, you've got Sales Masters, you've got Crown Masters. All of those guys, they are there because you see, you don't become an Imperial Master alone. You do it by supporting others and developing and growing your teams. So when you look at your journey, right, where you started as a Sales Master, you became a Diamond Master, Shell Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and eventually became an Imperial Master. When you look at all of those, right, when you put together all the totals of the money that you are potentially going to have earned, it's going to come up to 15 million, right? 751,472 rand. So that's promotional bonuses only. So remember, I did say that when you hit the rank of an Imperial Master, it might look like it's the highest, but there's still more, right, that you can do. So you can join and become a part of the Auto Sales Master Club. What this means is that you are maintaining your sales mastership, right, for 12 times per year. Now, when you are in this club, It's called the Atomic Success Club. When you are in the Leaders Club, you get an annual salary of 1,154,800 Rand or more. When you're in the Royal Leaders Club, you get an annual salary of 2,309,600 Rand or more. When you become a Crown Leaders Club member, you get an annual salary of 4,619,200 Rand or more. That is something that's very powerful. So anytime you see someone, when you go to conferences and see them with one of these, right, pins on their jacket or wheresoever it is, you better know that that person has seen more storms than you and has overcome each and every temptation to throw in the towel, and they have come this far. Show honor to those guys. They really have worked hard in this business. Of course, we do have an educational system that leads to success. And this is one thing that is very important. And I just want to take the time just to say, you see, what I've realized in network marketing is that the one who always shows up to these presentations, they're eventually going to be the people that are going to earn more. Why? Because something happens when you come to a presentation, even if you have been to one, you keep on showing, you keep on showing. It's like going to the gym, right? You don't go to the gym once and you develop muscles. So every time you're hearing this presentation, you're seeing it, you're looking at these images, you're hearing the same words over and over and over and over and over again. That's what makes you to become better, right? That's what makes you to become better. So as you are going to grow and as Atomy South Africa is going to open very soon, we are going to have access, right? Remember, because now you also have your passport, you're going to have access to regional seminars, right? Because here you can have domestic and overseas participation. We've got simultaneous broadcast and simultaneous interpreting. And of course, this is where we've got this live stream service. Some of you got to get a taste of this when Coach Chu sent us a link in the chat. And what happened, right? It was a lot of updates that was happening, but people were speaking in Korean, right? But what happened? There was a live stream that was there, and the person was able just to click in there, and it was being interpreted into English, right, or any other language that you could be able to hear, right? So that regional seminar is very powerful. And how do you know that there's regional seminars? You can just go to a back office, and when you go in there, there's a button that is there on the top. You go, you click on the calendar, you're going to see where there are regional seminars, the time and when they are happening. We also have webinars, right? We also have what is specifically known as the online one-day seminar, Online Success Academy. So all of these, you can also go to back office and check, find out. The majority of these, when I saw them, they were mostly in the US, but you can check, in which other country maybe you're going to visit, these holidays. And when you go there, you're going to discover that, oh yeah, there's one in the UK. You can actually go there, attend, and then that's it. The Success Academy also is there. And this normally happens once a month. This will be something that you can easily, for example, go to Korea and you're going to be able to participate. There's also a one-day seminar. This seminar specifically covers the company introduction, product introduction, the marketing plan, the atomy, right? The road to success, right? Strategy. That's what is going to be covered in there. And of course, this has been our presentation. Of course, it's always nice to go back to the person, who invited you to come here. And that's how we grow and develop, and we grow from one place to the other. And, Nobly so precious. I think I butchered your name a little bit there. This presentation, I'm going to get it immediately. Just give it about 5 minutes or so. And then, brother, let's say, give it about 15 to 20 minutes, because when it's done, I am going to upload it to Leader Zoe's YouTube, and then I'll send it to her. She will send it into the group. Okay, so let me just check our chat to see what's happening in our chat. I see there's a little bit of some chats that's coming in there. So I just want to check if everyone is okay, and everyone is, getting the opportunity to get that. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, Leaders always saying that Coach Chu is in the Royal Leaders Club. Yes, that's true. He is there. And oh yes, Esther Bloom, Mama Esther Bloom, honorable leader. Yes, you will get there. You will get there. Yes, yes. So for your see, it's true. We are waiting. Yes, we are waiting. We are waiting. And of course, this is the right time. And I just want to speak about something a little bit. Our presentation is over, but I just want to take this time just to say this thing to each and every one of us. You know, guys, I want you to understand that there's something that is called discouragement. And discouragement always comes to people who have got high expectations. And if you are not a person who's going to know how to overcome the frustration, right, of being discouraged, I'm telling you, you will end up finding yourself making a lot of mistakes when you are just this close to getting, to the opening of this business. And I just want to say to all of you that I do know that, guys, you've been waiting for a very long time. But so does a pregnant woman, right? Imagine if someone got pregnant today and in 3 months they're giving birth to that child. You and me, we know that we're going to have a problem, right? So there needs to be an understanding that depending on what it is that you're going to give birth to, right? It determines the time, the longevity that a person needs to be able to understand that, you know what, I'm going to be nauseous, right? I'm going to vomit a little bit. I'm going to feel like I want to sleep all night, right? All day. I'm going to feel like I'm tired. I have to, but no matter what happens, I can't sleep anyhow. I can't run. I can't jump. I can't do certain things. Why? Because I need to create an environment that is conducive for the child that I'm carrying in my belly. So that's the same, you know. And yes, we get stretch marks. That's why. So if you are not feeling stretch marks in this business, it means you're not growing. It means you're not facing some things. If you've never vomited some things, if you don't feel like some people are betraying you, some people who said we shall be with you, when you put them on your left leg, on your right leg, when you felt like they are going to move the world with you, all of that stuff, and when you look for them, they're not there. You come there, you check the number on the Zoom, you feel like we're only 20. Ah, you know what? Let me tell you something. If we are 20, if we are more than 20, we have done more than what Jesus did. You must understand that. Jesus knew that, in order for him to be successful, he needed only 11. And the 12th one was a devil. Because he knew that all the people I'm going to raise, they love me so much. They're going to stop me from going to the cross. So I need to choose who is going to betray me. Because betrayal is necessary. Right? Betrayal is necessary for the manifestation of your destiny. There is no way you can have a testimony when you have not been tested. I don't know if you are here, you've got a license, but you didn't go through the testing. We know that you had to pay someone, right? That's for sure, right? Kate McCullough Jr. Right? But what I'm trying to say here is this. There is no way you can have a certificate and you didn't write an exam. So how can we open Atomy if we did not feel like it was closed? So we now feel like, what, even if you accumulate PVs, now you can't open them. Now you can't. So everything right now is on lockdown. It's more like COVID times. You had money, but you could not go out and buy. You had access, but you couldn't go out. So it feels like that. But let me tell you something. You guys have survived worse than this. And sometimes, you know what? I do understand that there's frustration. And I did speak this also when I was talking about the power of women in network marketing many months ago. I said, you guys must be very careful. Why? Because in Atomy, you are going to discover that there are going to be more women than men. Why? Because women see opportunities much more faster and they are willing to spend much more time in those opportunities compared to men. But when there is women, there is also going to be issues. Why? Because people are going to talk. People are going to begin to look at who's mascara, who's did this, who said that. And these are things that you guys have to be very careful about, and you don't allow it to enter into your heart. People are going to betray each other. People are going to talk about each other. People are going to step on each other's toes. Why? Because people are not working. You didn't hear what I said. You see, people who don't work, they have time to talk about other people. So you need to be able to understand that small minds discuss other people, brilliant minds discuss the future. So you need to be in the camp of people who are working. If you're not signing up people, if you're not getting people in, if you're not preparing to be able to do presentations, if you're not growing your own personal WhatsApp groups, if you're not following your people, if of course you're going to go into gossip. Why? Because an empty mind is a devil's workshop. When you are not moving, you are going to become like water, which is stagnant. And water, when stagnant, is going to come out mosquitoes. And a lot of you are not wondering, why is it I don't love presentations anymore? It's because you're hanging around people who are talking. You are hanging around people who are saying, you know what, let's go to another opportunity. Is it wrong to go to another opportunity? No. But I'm telling you, those who jump scatter from left to right, they are not going to be able to have a full harvest. Right? Imagine a farmer he has a 20 kg of seed. Today they just drop two seeds. They go to the next door. They now cooking, nyama enhloko there. By the time they come back again, do you think that they would? It's gonna take them a very long time, right, for them to be able to finish that. By the time they finish, it has already rained. You get what I'm trying to say? So you guys need to understand that focus is what is going to set you apart. And in this business, right, in Atomy is a righteous compensation plan. If you did not work, it doesn't matter how much you pray, you are going to get nothing. You're not going, why? Because you have to work. After you pray, after you believe, after you say it's possible, you need to put in the work. And you guys, I strongly believe that you can do it. But I also want you to know that many people cannot stomach the foundation. That is why, if you look at other boyfriends, right, and other men, what do they do when they discover that the person is pregnant? Bayabalek. So you need to understand that the people run away from people who get pregnant if they are not invested into that relationship. I'm speaking the language that you guys understand. So because when now you are pregnant with Atomy, people who are not responsible, they don't want to hang around you. There are people who want to come only when the baby is born. Now you see them saying, I'm the father. But where were you when this baby was being carried in the belly? No. So you need to understand that only the people who know how to be pregnant with the business, they're the ones who are going to carry this baby. So all this other, so your problem, Wena, is you want a person who's not pregnant to behave like they're pregnant, to walk like they're pregnant, to feel like they're pregnant. A person who is not pregnant is not thinking about the baby shower. They're not thinking about buying a baby coat. They're not thinking about how much, you know what, the baby powder is. They don't think about pampers. They don't care about what's going to happen. They don't care. They don't prepare for anything. So there are people right now who don't even know, their back office. Just know they're not pregnant. There are people right now who don't even care. They will tell you, I know I was not able to come because I didn't have Wi-Fi, I didn't have data. But you see, if you go on their TikTok, you see them going there, singing, doing other things there. You see, that's a lack of vision. So my question to you is, do you have vision? Are you pregnant or you're not pregnant? If you are pregnant, you can't eat what other people are eating. You can't drink what other people are drinking. You can't smoke what other people are smoking. So if you are pregnant, why are you smelling gossip? If you are pregnant, why are you smelling, discouragement? If you are pregnant, why is it that when you're looking at you, you are jumping on ropes, you are jumping into quantums, you are jumping into Mercedes Benz, you are jumping, oh, you are going there doing a donut, doing, are you serious? Don't you know that you're going to lose this opportunity if you are a person who is reckless? And many of you, you started very well, but right now you are reckless, reckless in your words, reckless in how you talk, reckless in how you behave, reckless in everything that you're doing. You cannot be able to produce the results of Atomy if you are going to behave like that. There's no way. There's no way. So I just want you to understand that you need to refocus again. Yeah, and stop looking at the people that left you. Why? Because sometimes, you know what, you need to be able to have what I call as a comeback plan. When people leave you, what do? You refocus. When people run away from you, what do? You remain anchored. You know, what I love about a tree is no matter who runs away from the tree will never uproot itself and follow that person. You know, it continues. Even if winter comes, even if there's a lot of rain, even if it sheds off its leaves, it keeps on. But one thing that it is going to do is going to make sure that it produces its fruit. And when the fruits come out, guess what? All those people that ran away from that tree saying it is nothing, they will come back. So I'm here to let you know that there are people who are going to come back to Atomy. Why? Because what we have is powerful. What we have has focus. What we have is guaranteed to succeed. What we have is something that is generational. You can leave this to your children, to children's children, into the fourth generation. We have a gold mine. We have to reset. We have to refocus. We have to reboot. Yes, leader Nangweba. Yes, leader Zoe. This is what we need to do. And I'm telling you, you guys need to learn the presentation. Don't allow other people to do it. I'm so excited that leader non-labor has just said, leader. So he said, come and teach. I said, no, let leader non-labor do it. Right? I see leader Vuyo. She's doing what she's doing there. I need to see you guys also come up. Guys, we can do these things, but we can't be the only people doing this. And in Atomy, there's no law that says you are not allowed to have your own WhatsApp group and train people. And no. The only thing you need to do is you need to do it the right way. And the right way is to consult with your leaders, and your leaders say it's good. It's good. When it's nah, it's nah. When you're perfect, you're perfect. You can't always be a person who's going to be a baby seated, baby fed. We can't always be saying to you, goo goo gaga all the time. No, you have matured. Some of you, you are much more older. You've got grandchildren, you've got grandsons, you've got daughters in university, you've got all of those things. In all other areas of your life, there's order. In everything else, there is focus. But when it comes to Atomy, now you want to behave like you're 15, you want to behave like you're 22, you want to behave like you're what? We can't. You see, because we are not allowed to beat anyone in this business. We'll just look at you and we'll mark you. We'll know that this one is out of order, but there's nothing that we can do. So I'm just here again today to say, you know what? Let us not be jealous of anyone's progress. We want everyone to win. Hey, we want you to win. We want you to excel. We want you to become the best of the best of the best. We want to celebrate you. We want that when leader Zoe goes up there as an imperial master, you are going to be there on that stage. We are going to be taking pictures with you. And guess what? You are also going to know that if she did it, you can do it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the place where we've got a very powerful opportunity, and I'm here to let you know that Atomy, it's not going anywhere. Atomy is just so powerful. You don't see, every time you see the videos of Atomy, there's no sort of face there. People are just amazed. Look at the excellence in those videos. Look at all the things that they are doing. You hear what I'm trying to say? So you need to make up just make up your mind. Just make up your mind. When you see an opportunity, just tell yourself, I'm going to be here. Just tell yourself, I'm going to be here. Right? Are you hearing me? Just tell yourself, I'm going to be here. Other opportunities, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of opportunities that are there. And when you go there, I guarantee you are going to make money. But you see, if you are making money today, my question is, are you not eating your future? Because your future is not in that business, because you know that you're going to hit a ceiling very soon. But you see, when you come here and you build, let me tell you the things that are going to happen. Number one, you're going to develop stamina. What do I mean? Many of you, if you look back in your life, you're going to understand that you have started things, but you've never managed to finish anything. In your life, there's a pattern. You start, you can't finish. You start, you can't finish. You plant, but you can't eat the thing. You start. So this here is going to teach you discipline. The ability to build a vision, wait for it. Right? You are going to wait for something. You're going to wait for something. Many of you have missed out on opportunities in life, even when you look back in your life, because you simply did not know how to do one thing. Wait. You need to wait. Wait while you start looking. It's like with you. You can't take meat from the fridge, put it on the stove, and in 10 minutes you're already adding some onion in there, you're putting some tomatoes in there and salt, and you're ready to dish it out. No, this thing is coming out of the fridge. So you need to be patient. It needs to boil. You need to make sure you don't close the lid. There's an art, there's a science to cooking, there's a science to doing what you're doing. So there's a science to this business. So this business is so big, it is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So that's why they're saying, you know what, we need to make sure that you guys are ready. And if you are saying that you are ready, make sure that you hit, right, $1 million dollar worth of sales, and make sure that you guys, you know what, you reach at least 50,000 people registered. So that shows that you're understanding that we are serious. That means that's what the business is saying. If there were a small Makula tuck shop, Atomy would have been open a long time ago. But when they are coming, they're bringing malls, they're bringing infrastructure, they are bringing, containers, they're bringing a whole. So you need to understand that Atomy is more like a country on its own. It's like, the chairman is almost like a president. Imagine you want something that's bigger, right, than the GDP of our nation to come in here, but we want to believe that with just a few thousand people we can do it. No, guys, we need to make sure that, you know what, we are people that can think dimensionally. If we want a multi-billion-dollar industry business to come into our country, we need to think higher. We need to operate higher. We need to show our work ethic. We need to rise up to the occasion. And we need to know that, you know what, the time that we waste discussing, looking at things, sulking, doing all those things, saying, I'm not going to come to that presentation, or you are just delaying the wealth transfer that's coming to us. And when you delay, guess who's going to suffer? You're going to suffer. Why? Because you know what? It's month end. You're going to pay your rent. It's month end. Machonisa is coming to your house. It's month end. The car needs to be paid. It's month end. The children need to go to school. It's month end. So I'm telling you, just continue reminding yourself of the pain that you need to come out of and use that as fuel to your engine. And we know we are pushing Atomy left, right, center. Let us keep on doing it. We might be few. It's okay, because when you go into labor, you don't go with 20 people. You don't go with 100 people. So there are few pillars, a few leaders that will push. Ladies and gentlemen, keep on pushing and keep on pushing. And as long as there's a God in heaven who watches over you, you will reap the benefits of your effort. I'm telling you. And it doesn't matter what things look like now, but there's going to come a day where you are going to be celebrated, where you are going to see a notification that is telling you that money commissions are coming in from Atomy, and you're going to remember that leader Jeza, leader Zoe, all our leaders have been telling us, that we need to hold on. We need to hold on. And let me tell you something, Rome was not built in a day. Everything that is worth, enjoying takes time. Even those men who go and eat nyama enhloko, they know they have to wait for hours upon hours. You see men coming back late. Why? Because you know what? It was still being boiled and they were waiting there and they were waiting. And when they eat that meat, how? You see, they're enjoying it. Why? There's no one here who doesn't know nyama enhloko. Why do we know it? Why is it? It's like there's a value to that, right? It's because it takes time to cook it. So I am saying, if Atom is taking time to cook it, maybe it's because we are not an egg. Maybe it's because we are not a vorse. Maybe we are that at that level where we know that we've got amanina. We are deeper. We need more time, man. But we see when this thing now has come up, everyone is going to come. You see old men with a big nkaba, they are coming there. You see other people driving from other places coming there. Why? Because there's something that can only be enjoyed after a long season of laboring. You are not those people who are weak. You are not the lazy. You are not those people who start something and leave it on the road. You are a finisher. You are a woman. And a woman knows that when the time has come, you need to push until the baby comes out. You don't push and say, let me leave it now, I'll continue tomorrow. No. Once we are here, where we are now in soft launch, it means that the birth pains are around us. We are pushing for leaders Zoe to go to what? to go to Korea, right? We are pushing. What those are birth pains. Do you think it's easy? No. But what's happening? We are ready. We are almost on the edge. The baby is crowning. We know that we can see the head of the baby. The baby atom is there. We see the head. We see the head. The nurse is saying the centimeters are not yet enough, but we know that we have gone beyond 8 months. It's time to push. If we are pushing, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's looking at us. It doesn't matter who believes in art or not. It doesn't matter your relatives, your uncle, your papa, your whosoever. It's about to rain. Something is about to happen. We are pushing. We are pushing. We push in the morning. We push in the afternoon. We push at night. Some of you are doing great, but add more time, add more focus, add more determination, post more. Don't be afraid. You can't be saying you want to give birth and you're afraid to push. No, if you are pushing, you push. Sometimes there's a lot of things that happens in that word. Sometimes they'll tell you that if you want to pee, if you want to do number two, do number two. Bathing is messy, but you know what? When the baby comes out, you forget all of those things. And you know what? Now we can come. Now we can celebrate you. Now we can come. You got your stitches, but you know what? You've got a baby. You've got pain, but come on, you've got your baby. Some of you need epidural, right? We need to push you. We need to do all that, but don't worry. You are going to push. You are coming out with your commissions. I'm here to let you know that you being in Atomy is a testament that you are a go-getter. You are a woman of focus. You are a man of focus. And when we do this, it means that we are going to win. I'm telling you, Coach Ju is really, really always, just 3 days back, he was asking me about our progress in terms of leaders of going to South Korea. Why? Because there's people in South Korea already waiting for us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We are not going where we are not wanted. We are not going where we are forsaken. We are not going where we are not needed. No, the people are already on the finishing line, saying, come, saying, come, saying, come, come. We are rooting for you. In this business, guys, you know what? The problem is you have never been to Atomy, Germany. You've not been to Atomy, Canada. You've not been to Atomy, Korea. You've not been to Atomy in other. So you just feel the only thing that you are feeling is the energy of the people around you. And sometimes if their energy is bad, you think that that's Atomy. No, that's some bad, rotten eggs in Atomy WhatsApp groups. But if you are to go and see people in Atomy, out there, my goodness, there is laughter, there is love there's hugs, there is kisses there's accommodation there's hotels, there is celebrations, there's jubilation, there is traveling. Let us push that baby. We need that baby to come out, and this is the time. If you're thinking that, oh, I want to throw in the towel, no, this is not the time to throw in the towel. This is the time to push. But you see, we cannot make you push it. You are the one who needs to understand that, you know what, if I don't push me and the baby, we might lose our lives. So I'm here to let you know that, guys, we've come this far. Remember the first day when you had this presentation the first time, and the time you've waited up until now. Let me tell you something. It can't be now. It can't be now that you're saying, you know what, I want to change. I want to do something else. What are you talking about? You can't be 8 months and say, I don't want this baby anymore. Let me go there and let me. No. That's not how we do it. We need to move forward. We need to move forward. We need to move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jeza, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here on this presentation. Let us, push this baby out. It's called Baby Atomy South Africa. When you go into the chat this evening, just go and write, Baby Atomy South Africa is about to be born. Baby Atomy South Africa is about to be born. We love each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you. You are never going to be taken for granted. And if there are people who are taking you for granted, I just want you to know that there are just people who don't know how greatness is born. Greatness comes from people who are looked upon, people who are looked down upon, people who are told you are nobody, people who are, who are told, you know what, you're not the one. You don't look like you have what it takes. You know what? God confounds the proud, but he lifts up the humble. So in your humility, may you continue to do what it takes to move Atomy forward. As we continually push and we collectively push, the baby shall be born. So, like what leader Vuyo saying, baby Atoto, yes, baby Atomy is about to be born, and we're looking forward to it. The pampers are ready, the gowns are ready. You know, the welcoming committee of the women who are going to push the labor of Atom, everything is already ready. You know, the baby court is already ready, but what's missing is the baby. So let's go push baby Atomy, and let's make sure that we behave like eagles. Why? Because you see, in Atomy, this is the place where eagles learn how to fly. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Have a blessed evening, and the video will be available in our group. Give me about 20 minutes. It should be able to process and all of that stuff, and then I will send it up to you. But thank you so much, and we appreciate you. And good night. Is there anyone who wants to say something before I come there? Let me get leader non-labor. Leader non-labor. Tell me, how do you feel about this baby, about the baby Atoto?
Good evening, leadership.
Good evening. Good
Oh,
evening.
I don't even know what to say, my leader, but what I can tell you is I am resetted. I have resetted because you know what you just said now. You have encouraged us all. You know, sometimes you get discouraged by small things, but then with your words today, we are moving. Baby, I thought we are preparing a party for you, my baby. We are there. Thank you, leadership.
You're welcome. It's true. Discouragement is going to be there. And remember, people don't discourage a person who's not going somewhere. If people want to discourage you, it means that you're doing something. You know, you will never see people looking for someone who's just sitting and they come to discourage that person. If you are being discouraged, it means there's something special about you. The only reason you are stopping is because you don't know yet how powerful you are. You see? Yes. Can I have two more people who are going to say something? I see Samsung SM. I don't know who you are, but it would have been nice just to hear your voice and hear your contribution tonight. You know, because we are leaders here. Don't be afraid of the mic. You know, just unmute and share with us what it is that you just want to say. Can I have 2 more minutes? Two more volunteers. Two more volunteers. Yes, Samsung. Yes, you're open. Yes, you can go ahead. Your mic is open, but we can't hear you. Okay, I think maybe it's a text problem there, but it's okay. Vuyos, you knew I was gonna come for you, right?
Yes, leadership.
Yes, let's
Good
hear
evening,
about this
people.
Atomy baby.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's rock the boat. Let's
Yes, we
push
need to
the
go.
baby.
Yes,
We
we
are
need to go.
pregnant. We are waiting. The labor ward is waiting for us.
That's so true.
Yo. I can't wait. I can't wait, my leadership. Thank you.
Mama Esther Bloom, can you close us out? What's happening there? Are you there? I see you in the chat. I can see that you are very happy there. Oh, Mama Esther, when she says leaders, you know that, you know what a blessing. You know, I know all of you guys are just wonderfully blessed with us being here. And I just want to say, you know, let us go and spend this evening, you know, just being refreshed. Let us
Good
get
evening,
refocused.
leaders.
Yes, yes.
I'm Noma way to Pendwai from Port Elizabeth.
Yes,
Oh,
PE in
my.
the house.
Oh, yo. I don't even know what to say. God is good. God is
All the
great.
time.
Yo, ah. Let's just wait a minute. Otherwise, we are so encouraged, my lead. We are
Thank you so
with you
much.
all the way. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
all the
for this
way.
platform. Thank you for what you're bringing to us. Only God knows. Don't
Yes.
mind the people. Don't mind the people, Leader Zoe. Don't. God is with you, woman of God. Thank you. Thank you, my leaders.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so
Good
much. Thank you
night.
so much. Anyone, hi, Bo. Only Makaza, I thought you were going to do that thing that, what's happening there? All of you guys. And where's the man? Let's hear you say something. Yes, Queen. Yes, you can unmute. I see your hand is up there. Just unmute. Oh, I'm not so sure what's happening there. Maybe it's sometimes takes time to see that button, but I just want to say I
That's
appreciate it.
okay.
Yes.
There you are. There am I.
Oh, there we are. Welcome, welcome.
Woo, woo. I'm Queen from
Yes.
Port Elizabeth. I can't wait. I want to buy. The only thing I want us just to deliver. And then we buy.
Mm,
We go
we are
on.
coming. We are
Yo,
working on everything. Very soon, the products are going to be
yo,
coming
I,
into the land.
I'm anxious. You know what? I don't know what to say, how to put it.
Mm. I've been
I want
missing.
us to see the thing happening.
It's around the corner. It's just
Yo,
around the corner.
it
It's
must
around the
just
corner.
arrive. It must
Yes.
arrive.
It's going to be great, I'm
Otherwise,
telling you.
here in PE are waiting for you guys.
Wow, what a blessing.
Just tell us what to do and then we jump in.
Yes, we are coming.
Yeah,
PE,
okay.
we love PE, and I'm going to make sure that Leader Zoe goes out of this house so that she can come and have fun with you guys, Kuma presentations.
Yes. Okay, let us just wait patiently, all of us, knowing that the boat is coming. We're going to be all in the boat and do the same work. Let us not worry about the discouragement because people really they're trying to drown us down. But by drowning us down, they're giving us the power.
That is so true. That is so
I'm
true.
telling you.
So, wow, thank you so much, Queen. It's
Okay.
it's it's powerful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so guys, this is always very important for us to be around the people who are of vision. And sometimes all you need is just two or three people to tell you that you are able to do this. And of course, the golden eagles are in the house, and it's always nice to seeing you guys, excel. But after all has been said and done, it is God that we give all the glory. And we just want to say, without His grace and without His mercy of our lives, we know we would not be able to do this alone. So I just want you to know that let us continually be praying. Let us also trust and know that God, who's a God of favor, can move things to open up faster than what we actually thought that it would be. So I just want to say thank you so much. And it was a nice just to be with you guys. It's just 11 minutes past 8, and I'm glad that we managed to hang out together. Thank you so much, and have a blessed evening. God bless, and good night.